Welcome back to another edition of Koi Collects. First off, I don't know about Metal Gear Solid, but I've always wanted to play the games. So I found this collector's edition that I want to share with you guys, and without further ado, let's dive in. But first, a little plastic. And here we are. The box has this brushed metal effect, although it is made of cardboard. And flipping over to the back, we see some Konami branding. And upon opening the box, we can see that we've got Kojima Productions printed on the front cover. And with that out of the way, we've got some cardboard. So here we have some words from Kojima, inserts, and manuals related to all the games included. This is a breakdown of one of the DVDs included in the collector's edition. This manual actually has an instructional manga, which is pretty cool. As we flip through, we see some of that gorgeous artwork that I believe the Metal Gear Solid series is known for. This is the paper band that would have come wrapped around the collector's edition if it were brand new, but this one's used. And we'll just flip through the instruction booklet for Metal Gear Solid 3 really quickly. Another manga, comic book style instructional. Let's see what's in this cool little snakeskin box. And it looks like we have Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops. Gotta be honest, I didn't realize that there was a PSP release of Metal Gear Solid, so that's pretty cool. So now we'll just flip through the manual really quickly. And I had intended to play this for you guys, but as it turns out, my PSP doesn't work anymore. So, won't be doing that. But with that out of the way, let's dive into some of these other games. Immediately I noticed that Kojima has a taste for the cinematic. The game opens with this beautiful scene of Snake rising out of the water. And so now I'm trying to get a feel for the mechanics of the game and the sneaking around. Next we have Metal Gear 2, Sons of Liberty, which similarly starts off with a very cinematic opening. There's been a huge graphical shift from the PS1 to the PS2. The basic mechanics revolving around stealth are still very much the same. And on to Metal Gear Solid 3. This time you start off in the woods with no weaponry. The game feels a lot more open and less constrained. And traveling back in time for a bit, we have the original Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake for the PC. And it's clear what Kojima was trying to do from the very beginning. So here I am sneaking around and trying to avoid detection, which admittedly is not very hard. And lastly, we have the document of Metal Gear Solid 2, which allows you to browse through various elements of Metal Gear Solid 2, including the character models, polygons, sounds, music, and more. So here I'm going to check out the star of our franchise, Solid Snake. I don't think you can spin and rotate them, which I think is a miss here, but still very cool that something like this was included. So with the collector's edition contents out of the way, let's go ahead and give this a rating. I guess I'll rate the series in totality. Feel free to pause if you'd like. Honestly, how can I not give this a 10? I think this franchise is incredible, and now I'm hooked